Moonbow, the sun bear, says hello to everyone.
Oh, hello!
To the clouds and the trees, and to you and the bees, to the stars and the moon and the sun. Moonbow is your friend.
Yeah, Moonbow! Oh, hello everybody! This is Moonbow. Moonbow the sun bear. Yeah, hello! Yeah, and today is a new moon, and it is Thursday, the 23rd of April, 2020. Isn't that right, Mix?
That's right, Moonbow.
Oh, yeah, that is my friend Mix. You say hello, Mix.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, that was a very cheerful hello. Thank you, Mix.
You're welcome, Moonbow.
Okay, so this is my show. And hello to everyone who is watching. That is so nice. Well, you're not watching because we don't go out live. But you might you might watch later. Yeah, so thank you if you do watch later. Okay, so it is the new moon, which those of you who know my show or know just about the moon know that this is a time when you cannot see the moon. It is sometimes called a dark moon, and it is a time for setting intentions. So it is time to reflect. And today is also Ramadan and St. George's Day. Yeah, so St. George's Day, I don't know so much, but that is a patron saint of England. Hello, England. Oh, I live in England now. I used to live in Borneo, but not anymore. So, yeah, and Ramadan is it is a time, a month of in Islam of fasting and prayer and reflection and community. Well, those are very good qualities. I think we could all have Ramadan. Yeah, because we need that now, don't we? We need reflection and, well, fasting. Some people are going hungry now, but so we could maybe, as an act of compassion, we could not eat so. Max!
Yes, Moonbow.
Do I have to fast?
Moonbow, you don't have to fast.
Oh, but I might like to, a little bit. I don't know, my tummy might rumble a lot, but I'm not sure about fasting, but I think it is a good idea, but I don't know if I'm brave enough. Are you brave enough, Mix?
Wow. To not eat during daylight hours for a month.
Yeah.
Well, I already had a sandwich today.
Oh, yeah, what was in your sandwich?
Falafel,
Yeah?
vegan mayonnaise,
Yeah?
tomato, avocado,
Oh, that is nice.
rocket, and black olives.
Oh, that is a yummy sandwich. You did not make me one, Max.
No, I didn't. I thought you had had breakfast.
Oh, but you did not ask. That is not so. Sim would not do that. Sim would have offered me some. But he was more generous with the food than you are.
Moonbow, giving me a bit of a hard time today.
Well, it is true, and sometimes truth needs to be told, just as a little reminder. That is Sim there with the monkey. Yeah. And he was always very generous. Yeah. So, we miss him very much. Hi. Hello, Sim. Yeah. And that otter. You might say, why do you have an otter? Well, that otter is looking like it's saying, please, please. And I will talk about the please later in my show. I also have my banner. Yeah. And my hearts. And my kerchief. Rainbow and a heart. Can you see that on my head? Oh, yeah. So that is for, so we all know we are in the time of coronavirus, COVID-19. Yeah, well, this has changed the world. But I want to just remind you I am a sun bear. Yeah, so I am not getting coronavirus. So I am not doing that to brag, but I am just reminding you that humans are very important, but they are not the only animal. Yeah, or the only life for that matter. The plants and the sun bears and the squirrels and the foxes, and we are doing fine. So I am not saying that to make you feel bad, but I am just reminding you that the humans are only one species on the planet. Yeah. So sometimes the sun bears are suffering while the people are having a good time. Yeah, making money from their palm oil plantations, and they have stolen the sun bear's forest. And they think, oh, we are having a nice time. And they don't think of the sun bears. But I am a sun bear, and I am telling you right now, I am thinking very much about you humans. Yeah. Even though Moonbow can't get sick with this, I am thinking a lot about you humans. Yeah. So, this is what I want to say to begin with. That for some people, this coronavirus is very, 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 very scary and difficult. And we know there are people very sick and dying. And I am so sorry for them. That must be terrible, scary, not to be able to breathe. I am going back to my breath right now. Oh, yeah. Just to remember how beautiful it is to breathe. Yes, Max?
Yes, Moonbow.
Yeah. Max and I and Roxy, we breathe together all the time, even before coronavirus. Yeah. It is a very beautiful way is to breathe and know you are breathing. It is nice. But so I know these people are suffering, and I am so sorry. I can't do anything except say I am sorry and pray and reflect like Ramadan. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah. Then there are all the healthcare workers who are looking after all these sick people, and they are also so heroes. We know that they are. It's amazing. Like when you become a doctor or a nurse, you probably never, or a healthcare assistant or anything. Dominica, hello, Dominica, healthcare assistant. Hello, Amber, who is a nurse, and yeah, those are the ones we know. But yeah, when you train and you want to help people, you probably never thought of a pandemic. I don't think so. But anyway, that is terrible. And then there are people who have lost their income and they have no food. And they don't know how they're going to survive. And that is so stressful. And then there are people who are there are people where there is domestic violence and things, and this is terrible too. And the people scared of losing their jobs, and people also besides the healthcare workers, there are people delivering packages and working in the food stores, and the farmers and the people moving the food. And I want to say thank you, not only to the healthcare workers, but all those workers providing food and sanitation for us all to live. Because without you, we would all starve. So you are brave too. And I know some people are getting the virus also doing those jobs. And it's so... This is a... Mix!
Yes, Moonbow.
This is sometimes unbelievable. Last show I talked about the shock. It is still shocking to me, Moonbow. Even though I know I am safe and Roxy is safe, but you, I don't know. You might not be safe. Hopefully safe, but yeah. So, I want to say that and people who have mental health struggles may be finding it very hard to isolate. So, there is much suffering. So, I want to first of all acknowledge that. Yeah. So, Moonbow knows of those things and knows that Moonbow and Max and Roxy, we are privileged because we are not in overcrowded accommodation and we are not starving and Max has not lost her job. No, I haven't. Yeah, so we are okay for now. So and nobody we know personally has died. So but yeah, it's scary. So I want to acknowledge that first, guys, because I want to talk about something else, but I don't want to talk about that thing without first acknowledging this thing. You see, it's important to put it in context. Okay. So, but for us here, me and Max and Roxy, well, we have heard it called the Great Paws. I made a little joke by pausing. Oh, did you get that? But also, Great Paws. Oh, Moonbow, those are great paws. Good joke, Moonbow. Okay, so, but yeah, Great Paws. So what do I mean? I mean that. Well, everyone you know, I think you will all know watching this show, whenever you watch it, that there was this thing that we called stay at home with love, yeah? Where you had to stay home. Here in England, it's different in every country, but here in England, in the UK, what we have is we are supposed to stay at home. And you can go out once a day to exercise, and you can go shopping for your food, but that is about it. And so there's a lot of being inside, and if you have a garden or a balcony or a patio, you are lucky. Like we have a patio, and that means we don't actually have to be inside. We can be in the patio, which is very, very lucky. So we can see the sky and the birds and things like that. So, but they talk about it as the Great Paws because, Mix, yes, Moonbow, tell them what your life was like before. In what way, Moonbow? Well, like what you did before there was coronavirus. Well, I would go out when I wanted to go out. Yeah, you would go out when you wanted to. Yeah, and I would go to the gym. Yeah, Mix used to go to the gym. And I'd go to get maybe a takeaway decaf coffee. Yeah, Mix drinks decaf, and she goes to a place that she thinks they have very yummy decaf. Yeah, go ahead. And most importantly, I would see my friends. Yeah, Mix would see her friends. And I have those friends too. Like we would see Robbie. Hello, Robbie. And we would see Karen. Hello. Karen. Oh, she is a great gardener. Oh, she is. Oh, well, we'll talk about that later, but she is a great gardener. And who else? I'd see Alex. Yeah, Alex. Hello. And Joe. Yeah, hello, Joe. And Sonia. Yeah, Sonia. Oh, hello. Oh, okay. Well, we don't have to name them all, Max. Moonbow, I thought you wanted me to name my friends. No, we don't have all day. Okay, but anyway, yeah, saying hello to everyone. So, yeah. So Moonbow also is friends with these people and more. And Moonbow is not getting to go out and see those people. It is not so good. And Moonbow misses hugs terribly. Oh, Moonbow. It's true, Max. I mean, you give really wonderful hugs and Roxy, and we can cuddle. and we are lucky, right? But you know, I like to hug and hug and hug. Hello, it is one of my ways of saying hello, and I just love to hug so much, but I cannot even look anyone in the eye because they don't live in our household. So, like, they are somewhere else in the world or in London, and so I feel very deprived, Mix. Oh, Moonbow, me too. Yeah, you too. I know. Yeah. Yeah, it is not nice, but what I wanted to say about the Great Paws is about loss. Yeah, because you see, it is true that this time is in part about loss, right? Loss of how it was, right? It used to be that way and it is not that way anymore. And we don't know what's going to happen and when. I am not in charge of that, I know. But maybe it will never be the same, right? It's not like we were this way, now we are this way, and then we will go back to this way. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe for various ways and reasons it will not go back. So it's about letting go, right? It is like, well, what can you do? Nothing. It has changed, right? And we don't know what comes next. We can't see the future. No, I can't anyway. I don't know if you think you can see the future. If you can see the future, oh, then you are magic, because I don't know how anyone can see the future. So what I am talking about, there is something that can be called impermanence, right, Mix?
That's right. Impermanence.
Yeah, that means nothing stays forever and everything changes. And we know this to be true, but we try to fight against it, right? I want to go to the gym. I want to go to the gym. Why can't I go to the gym? I want to go to the gym. Oh, now I am so unhappy because I have not accepted that, okay, I can't go to the gym. Oh, that is... Moonbow does not go to the gym. I am just giving a funny example, but you get what I mean. And so I want to be clear. Like, I find this hard too, and so does Max at times. But what we are saying is, oh, I just said we. Is that true for you too, Max?
I don't know. I don't know what you're about to say.
Oh, okay. I will say I. What I think... Leave Max out of it. Okay. What I think is the change is, it's happened already, and it is going to happen day by day, changing. Every little cell. The cells are dying, cells are being born. Every moment I am a new Moonbow. That is funny, but anyway, I think it is also easy to think, but I don't want to let go of those things. And I am suffering because I don't have those things. Like, guys, you know, most of you, that our favorite person, Sim, died before the coronavirus. He died. Yeah, that is why I am wearing his socks. Oh, yeah, that is his socks. Oh, Simba's socks. Yeah, but yeah, and that is his picture, and he also is on my Moonbow banner because he's like a favorite person. He was so kind and loving and funny, and he's not here in physical form anymore, but like, we can't fight that, right? It's happened. Right, Max?
Right, Moonbow.
Yeah, and if we fought it and always said, but I want him back, 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 but then what would be in Moonbow's heart? Misery, right? All focused on what I want and can't have, and all focused on what is gone and is not coming back. So what I say in the great pause, the same joke again. The great pause. Anyway, in the great pause, what I say is this is an opportunity. Yeah. There is space and there is loss, and it is true. But what if instead of saying, I can't have that, we think, but I could enjoy this, my breathing. Huh. Yeah. Yum, yum, yum. That is such a nice breath. Oh, there's another one. Oh, yeah, so nice. So that is what I mean, is if we don't resist it and we accept it, then maybe doors can open. Yeah, like listening to the bird song or something. Or yeah, and well, Moonbow is using Zoom quite a bit. Yeah, you too, Max. Yes, me too. Yeah, so we are talking to our friends, and many of them are saying that they're learning something good, and that in ways they don't even want the old life back. Now, you must remember, go back to the beginning of this show. I am not denying all the suffering. Okay, guys, you got to remember this. Don't give me a hard time. I know death, illness, NHS workers working like crazy, government workers working like crazy, everyone putting themselves at risk who works at stores and that sell food and things like that, and domestic violence and people losing their jobs and overcrowded housing and all of those things that I said, and mental health suffering and many other things. I am not ignoring this, okay? Please know, I see that suffering and it is immense, and it fills my heart with sorrow for all that suffering. But I am just saying that those of us who have the privilege to experience this as a great pause. Okay. So, if we have that privilege, which makes... Yes, Moonbow, you are privileged. I know I am, sweetie. I really know I am. And I'm very, very grateful for all I have, now and in general. Yeah, that is important. The practice of gratitude. Yeah. So, but those of us who are having a pause, that there is an opportunity, for gratitude. And what Ramadan says, a reflection, prayer, fasting. I don't know about the fasting, but we will see. And community. So, it is been something called Easter, which they have a lot of chocolate Easter eggs and things like that, and Easter bunnies, but really it's about springtime, I think, mostly. In the Christian tradition, it's about a Jesus arising from the dead. So I think we are not Christian, but as a symbol, it is a very hopeful symbol, and I hope you can see signs of spring around you and appreciate them. Oh, we found something out today. You know the bird song sounds so loud, Max? Yes, Moonbow? Yeah, you were there too. And someone told us that actually the scientists have measured the bird song and it is not louder, it's softer. Yeah. What about that? We think it is so loud, but it is softer. because the birds don't have to compete with all our traffic noise and things. And we hear it so loud. This is a teaching. Yeah. And that is when we get to the otter, you see. The otter. It is also yesterday was Earth Day. Yeah. Earth Day, birthday, Earth Day. Yeah. And for Mother Earth, who in many ways is thriving. Yeah. So that otter is saying, please, as the change continues, and as perhaps things are eased at some point, please, that otter and me, oh no, I am crying now, okay. Please don't go back to the old way, because the earth and the creatures are suffering too much. The humans are doing too much damage, yeah? That is why we are in Extinction Rebellion, because I don't want all the sun bears to die. Yeah. So please wake up and be kind. And I have something to read you. Well, I have memorized it, I hope. So yeah, it is a reading. Max, what is the reading from?
It's from a piece called Blue Heron Takeoff.
Yeah, Blue Heron Takeoff.
By Barbara Landis.
Yeah, we found this in one of Max's books. And I think it is beautiful. So I am going to close the show by reciting this beautiful piece to you called, oh, but I might cry. Okay, I will try, guys. Okay, it's called I Wish You. I wish you mouthfuls of laughter and warm hands and paws and bowls of nourishing soup and starry light glittering at the periphery of your eyes, as if someone is tapping you gently on the shoulder and whispering a song from your childhood that makes you smile and weep at the same time. In a good way, like when you know who you are. I wish you the scent of lime blossoms and the taste of salt on your lips and the inviting rhythm of rain on your roof that wakes you up at night and draws you from your bed to dance a little in the darkness with a prayer in your body. I wish you a loving letter from an old friend when you least expect it, with words that warm you like small sticks of kindling that catch and smoke and smell of ancient sandalwood forests and the tiny blue birds that sing at night and a low slung moon lying on her back points up like a bowl of light. I wish you pan-fried plantains and the lonely sound of a foghorn at dusk after it's rained all day, and the sweet, rich gentleness you feel in every cell of your body when you're kind to another human being or an animal or the earth. I wish you the stillness of the great blue heron as she fishes from her perch at the edge of the world. And the feel of your back leaning against these rocks here that have soaked up the sun all day. I wish you the cool, clean whiteness of shells, the sacredness of bones, the memory of flight that leaves its signature in a feather. I wish you the wide wingspan of a low swooping owl as it turns 90 degrees on its side to fly between the trees in the forest as you walk home alone one night, listening for your song. It is so beautiful. So guys, I am wearing my love t-shirt today because I love you. Moonbow loves you. Moonbow loves everyone. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I'm crying. Okay. Max?
Yes, Moonbow?
Do you want to say I love you too?
Yes, I do. I love you.
Yeah, we love you. And that is our show. I think it is a long one, but maybe you have time in the great pause if you feel like it to enjoy the Moonbow show and know that you are loved. Yeah, okay. So, bye-bye from Moonbow and Max.
Bye from Max.
Yeah. Lots of love from us is coming to you. Bye.
Moonbow, the sun bear, says hello to everyone.
Oh, hello.
To the clouds and the trees, and to you and the bees, to the stars and the moon and the sun. Oh, happy-hearted Moonbow, such joy from start to end. With fur and toes and ears and nose, Moonbow is your friend.